Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Fucking here, and today we're going to be going over the patch notes. Decent amount to talk about, but let's not really talk too much about it. So dumb. So, let's go and talk about the new god skins. We have Bakasura, Freya, Cogsilla, Madam Blade Saket, and Hui getting his gold, legendary, and diamond skins. Overall, a lot of assassins getting skins, and then Scylla. Yes, Freya's a mage, but she's basically an assassin. Anyway, voice packs. Madam Blade Saket gets one. We have a new ward skin / player icon thing. I don't know. Thanatos can now clap and wave. New rotation. Updated cards. A lot of UI fixes. Notification page rework. Profile page has been reworked. Change the competitive tab to league. Most of this, ton of bug fixes that you have to be in game to really know. Chat, they fixed the removal of the bubble up. New messages at the top. Added timestamps. Yada yada yada. Skin tiers. So they've broken it down into kind of a bit more easy way to know what skins are going to be. So we have tier 1 skins, which are recolors at 100 gold. We have tier 2 skins, which have minor model changes and upgrades. So you're looking at Valkyrie Freya, the new Freya that's been added. Tier 3, we're looking at theme changes, model changes. They may have minor special effects, animation changes, and they might even have a custom voice pack. Maybe. For example, Honbots, as was given as an example, does not have a custom voice pack, but he is still a 400 gem or tier 3 skin. However, Blind Vengeance Nemesis does have a new voice pack and everything. Tier 4 is 600 gems, new theme, model changes, major animation changes, new special effects, and always has a voice pack. Hebrew, Elite Agent, Apollo, etc. Then there's Tier 5, which are special limited edition skins like Archon Thanatos. For an example, the new Cogsilla skin is a Tier 3 skin, meaning you can purchase it for 400 gold. 400 gems, excuse me. And it doesn't have a new voice pack or anything, but it does have a lot of special... Actually, it says may have minor special effects, but I feel like that one has a lot. But hey, whatevs. A few fixes for gameplay being Fire Giant melee attacks cannot be blocked by deployables. Gold Fury and Fire Giant spawn exactly 5 minutes after their death. Some more miscellaneous fixes, just some minor bugs and stuff that were visuals, but really weren't game-breaking. Items, though, let's get into this. Bluestone Pendant taking a slight nerf, reconfirming the fact that I feel like Charge Blade or Charge Morningstar is a better item. But hey, whatever. Reinforced Shoes, they fixed something. Watcher's Gift getting a buff. 2 buffs, actually. Jungle Camps now trigger Watcher's Gift, and you now get 5 MP5, meaning mages, mage healers, supports are a little bit more viable. And just supports in general who choose to pick this up. So cool. Muzen Cobb fixed his target brackets not working on his hives. Whatever. Kuang fixed some stuff on her. Big buff to on her. Not only does he get some really cool visual improvements, he also no longer has his damage reduction on his impale. So before it was like this, but then they made it so that he hit a guy and it was 50%, 50%, 30%, 50%. No, excuse me. His was the 50% and then... or max damage and then 50% all the way down the line. So they removed that, so hey, maybe I'll be able to play Xbalanque in ranked. Awilix getting some slight health buffs and a little bit of damage increase on her Moonlight Charge. Also some bug fixes and whatnot. So just, she's a little bit dying too much. She dies a little bit too much. And they're trying to buff her up just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Next we have Bakasura, blah, nothing important. Bacchus Gets a slight buff to his drink-o-meter. He is now knock-up immune during his Belch of the Gods. Slightly more... slightly more viable, but I still feel like he's just not going to be overall very good. Other than that, we have Bellona. The goddess of war is finally getting the kick to the groin. Her passive has been nerfed massively. Movement speed has been reduced from 6 to 3. Protection's reduced from 5 per stack to 4 per stack. And the duration has been decreased by a second. Pretty all in all, pretty big buff to that, or nerf to that. On top of that, Bludgeon no longer gets 100% lifesteal. Instead, it now gets 33% lifesteal. So if you were, before you would heal for the full amount of your lifesteal, now you will only heal for a portion of that amount. So good on that. And then Scourge getting a little bit of healing nerf as well. They didn't really crank down the damage. They just crank down the survivability so that when she does stupid things, she'll die. Yeah. Cabrakan. Basically, he no longer... when he runs forward with his 1 and he hits, he no longer takes a movement and speed penalty. So when he hits, he can just keep running and hit again in case he misses. So no longer a problem with trying to hit people, which is cool, because Cabrakan... kinda sucks unless you play him in solo, which he probably still will, but hey, whatevs. Fenrir, a few fixes, mostly just silly stuff. Hell fixes, I was very sad, I was hoping for a buff. Hui! So, mostly just bug fixes. Yeah. Kumbhakana, getting an increase to his radius of Mighty Yawn. Yeah, not much. I mean, it's a buff, but it's not really a buff. Neith! Apparently, the projectile from World Weaver would be blocked by Isis's Circle of Protection. As Bart said, who knew? Moving on, Nox buffs. Everyone loves Nox, right? So her silence now has a flat 2 seconds at all ranks. On top of that, her ultimate is now CC immune. Ooh. So it has a 1 second wind-up time, I believe, and she was easily stunned and knocked up and all kinds of dirty things done to her. And now she's able to get the ability off. She can use this now to block Ares' ult, etc., etc. Kind of cool. I feel like putting CC on mages, or CC immunity on mages is... as long as you don't go overboard, it's cool. So, you know, ultimates having CC immunity does make sense. I feel like almost, I hate to say it, I feel like almost every ultimate should have CC immunity that, you know, has any wind-up time. But, hey, Cabrakan doesn't. Odin buff. Basically, he's getting more power scaling on his lunge and his Raven's shout. So, Bird Bomb is now more potent than ever. Blah blah blah, nothing. Xbalanque getting a minor nerf. Oh. So they reduced his base attack speed from 1 to 0.95, which I believe is where it was before, if not close. Overall, kind of sucks, but what you gonna do? Other than that, the last bit of this video is just going to be montage-y. Just kind of the cool stuff that I saw from the patch notes that I recorded. Other than that, guys, I thank you for watching. I won't be talking during any of it. You'll hear probably Bart's voice, or you'll just hear some music. But other than that, guys, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I might talk. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, bye, guys. Maybe. One last thing. If you didn't already know, Medusa is confirmed as the next goddess to be added. So, here is the art of it. I'm wiggling my fingers because you can't see them, but there should be art of the new Medusa popping up, hopefully. If not, I apologize. It's out there somewhere. It's concept art. So, yeah, that's what it is. But anyway,